Awesome. So this is MyPod. The idea is that we turn your watch and read list into an interactive podcast. So if you're like me, then you've got a bunch of videos saved in your YouTube. Oh, and probably you have a bunch of reading lists and a bunch of tabs open, and you just don't have time for all of that. Well, why don't we take all of that content and we turn it into a podcast that would know me, would personalize the information from those sources, and I can actually talk to that podcast. So let's take a look. So I'm initiating a podcast generation, and what it does first is that it checks my watch later list on YouTube using Multion. We figure out that there is one video here that, okay, it's, okay, something is wrong with the Multion. Okay, I'll show you the video then. Sorry about that. So basically, it uses Multion to check my watch later list and fetches and realizes that, hey, there's a video of Bill Ackman on Lex Fridman's podcast. What it does next is it gets the top highlights of that video. You know, this most replayed part on YouTube for every video. So it downloads those highlights and summarizes them. And it extracts the audio segments that are related to those highlights. And then basically what it does is it combines the summary of the podcast and those excerpts of the real podcast into a single audio file. And then when you get that file, I'll show you on a previous example, you can actually get that podcast.
Hi, Bayram. I hope you're enjoying your time at the Multion Hackathon. I hope I won't screw up during your demo. So let me tell you about this video from your watch later list.
So what it does is that summary is actually personalized to what my friend actually logs about me and what is on my LinkedIn account. And then basically tailors the summary for me. And then I can actually even ask questions. Like for instance, here I asked, what was the book that was mentioned there? So tell me about the book that Bill Ackman told about us in this podcast. So it basically can answer that question using the information. And since I'm a bookworm, what it does, it actually then puts that into my Amazon cart. So the whole idea is that I don't have time for all of the saved reading and watch list. It personalizes, shortens it, presents in my way, and then lets me ask questions and know more for the things that I'm really excited about. Thank you.